You on the live feed, bro.
Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Red, up.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. They'll move it for Cohen, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up fourth down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Finding Gable, complete. And it's a fumble. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On third and goal, Ryan. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, the pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, Trubisky. And a hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
Gotta go.
On first down, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Selfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Trubisky, and this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Go. Gotta go. Lock in.
They're going to try and throw. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
18.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Hey, 18.
On third down, that's Cohen. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough fourth down situation.
Now it's Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are in for 6. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And out across midfield, down to the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
You see it? Blue.
Now Trubisky on first down. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
20! And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. And his kick is right through. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now it's Freeman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now Ryan on second down. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now look at this, big game. I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumbling from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Hey, gotta go. Blue. Red, up. Blue.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Red, up. Blue.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
Red, up. 18.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Flushed out right. Gonna let one fly for... And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10.
Red, up.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
You see it?
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan.
Oh, the ball.
Looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. That'll be taken in the end zone. Powers through. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 3rd down, Ryan. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jonathan Bullard coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
21.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Trying to lay one up deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard.